Hello and happy Monday. And it's a very exciting Monday because we are now in bulk energy. So here we are again among the snowdrops, the white veil, St Brigid, that wonderful energy of creation. And we know it's going to be very special in bulk and creation this year because we're moving very soon into that fire-horse energy of 2026. So much clearing left to do in these last few days and weeks of this transition time. So this is a powerful time for regeneration and for letting go of really old energies and ways of showing up and coping that just are not coming with us into the next part of our lives. So things that this is around very much the last few days and weeks we've been building up to, and with it being winter and stillness, being very much being taken into a sense, even deeper into a sense of where are we doing and what is it that when we are doing those things we are avoiding or ignoring or preventing ourselves from seeing. So we're being led into a much more of a being energy. So encouraged to do being. And doing being, that really means like anything that we do coming from a powerful intention. So like it's aligned with our inner guidance. We're feeling into where we need to be and only acting when it feels certain. And, we are feeling aligned internally with that. And it's something that excites us and brings in a sense of, what's coming next? That is the energy of certainty. There can still be some fear around that if it's something new, but generally, that's a very different sort of thing to where we're in a block, which is, oh, I don't think I should, or that doesn't feel right, I don't do that. That's kind of us holding ourselves back. So St. Brigid is here this year to really help us set flames to all those things that we've been holding on to that aren't serving. So my question, because this is something which is really important to the energy right now. Today, where are you sitting in discomfort yourself in order to make somebody else feel comfortable? Now, that is huge. That is something that is really important, that energy to leave in 2025, leave it behind this year, because we are becoming more full of ourselves. We're being more of ourselves. And to be more of ourselves, we need to let go of any parts of us where we're being for somebody else. And that's quite a scary journey. It can be quite tricky to feel and to really own that for ourselves. So it can be quite a challenge to find out how to do that within ourselves. But that is where our individual liberation exists. That's where our voices are, our true inner callings. That's where we really start to fully complete ourselves and step into our own power and understanding. Self-gnosis are very much our intrinsic drivers. So it's a really powerful time to shed that. So once again, where are you allowing yourself to sit in a sense of discomfort or dis-ease in order to make somebody else feel comfortable or in their ease? And so that might mean, as an example, where are you supporting somebody else in a way that's exhausting you in order for them to feel okay about what they're doing? And so that's very different to nurturing. Nurturing is another thing, but of course, we can nurture ourselves first, which is the key part of this. So it might be that you're even nurturing somebody else before you've really catered for yourself. So it's looking in to yourself now. Think, where am I doing that? What is this looking like for me? Because that's the energy of today that is real, this weekend that is really powerfully present in so many different ways for each of us. But it's like, where are we feeling discomfort, but going ahead and doing that anyway in order to serve somebody else, because we don't feel like we are worthy of receiving or that we are worthwhile investing in ourselves. And it can be very, very well hidden in plain sight for you. So feel where that's coming up. Where are you serving somebody else? Who is it that's keeping the wool over your eyes in order to keep showing up for them, to make them feel more comfortable? And in doing so, when you're doing this, what you're really doing, what each of us is really doing, is we are simply supporting them to not do that work for themselves. So, by the way, that is not our role. We're not there to make other people feel comfortable in that way for them. We can't do that. All we're really doing then is masking themselves from themselves too, as we also are masking ourselves from ourselves. So the only real way to liberate somebody and help them to access what they need is to really let go and really look after ourselves fully on that way and cater for our own energy. So that's where we're at. So I've just now, as you get a sense of what that is, what that might be for you, just bringing hands into here, into the gasho, to connect, calling on the Holy Fire Reiki and the Divine Animal Kingdom, and the Tree of Life energy, and just asking all the beings that work in that field for our highest and greatest good to come down and surround you now to help you to see what it is that you need to see in relation to this energy, for that to come through into full sight in a way that's perfectly aligned with you, so it's soft and gentle, or at the pace that you need in order to clear that at this perfect time. And asking that for you now. So as we sit in this space, just be open and willing to receive. Just take a moment to go inward. Get a sense maybe even of where that issue is sitting in your body. It might be on your heart, in your chest, or you might feel a tension in your throat. You might feel it down here. There's often a place where you might feel things that are pulling you out of shape. And just now, acknowledge that you're ready and willing to let it go. Completely surrender it to the Reiki energy, because that Reiki energy is going to take you into a much more coherent space for you, for each of us. So you can receive more of what it is that you came here to receive and be more of a you for everybody else around you, rather than being a fractured or splintered version of yourself. And that is what the energy is gifting us with right now, the ability to see where we are splintering ourselves, the ability to see where we are doing instead of being, and therefore losing ourselves and parts of ourselves, and the ability to see where we are sitting in discomfort in order to make somebody else's thing feel more comfortable, when really we need to honor ourselves first. And that energy is coming in to help to bring the sense of ease within you, within each of you and each of us, so that when we are present, we are gifting anyone around us with that sense of certainty and the sense of ease that can only ever be achieved when we are being totally ourselves. As we give in a non-intentional and scattered way, through service to doing this, we become less of ourselves and have much less to offer. And we can't do other people. They have to do themselves. Just letting that energy flow. And it will go just exactly where it needs to just do the gentle turning of the cogs that will release any flow in you that is blocked, to allow the shift to gently come through. And I send you lots of love for this week. I look forward, we've got a Reiki share this evening. So just drop me a line if you'd like to join that. There's a Zoom link, or there's also, you can come in person here to the Reiki barn. So look forward to seeing everyone this evening. Take care and have a good week.